is loved by the Rise
Rise.
producer Alex.
Sasa,
Wow.
welcome to the Rise. How are you?
Thank
How do you feel?
I feel I'm a bit nervous.
Okay. Anyway, guys, we are back to the Rise. Today, the Rise, we are going straight to Uko Tukwapi. Where are we here?
Vanta,
in
close to the airport.
close to the airport.
Yeah. Close to going, we're always going.
Okay. And today I'm joined with this beautiful lady. I'll let her introduce herself and Ms. Anzapo, what's your name and where are you from?
My name is Kellen Wanjiko Njogu.
Kellen Wanjiko Njogu.
Yes. Wanjiko Wanjogu. You know you're called Njogu too.
Yeah, I'm called Njogu. Yeah.
So my dad is called Njogu, and my grandma is called Kellen. Karen. Yeah, Karen Keshuko. So to modernize it, it's Kellen Wanjiko. So I'm named after my grandma.
Okay. Where were you born?
In Chogoria, Meru. But I'm from Embu.
You're an Embu. When Mwembu ama ni Mmeru?
Hey, mimi ni
Sema tu kweli.
Mama yangu, my mom is Kikuyu. My dad is Kirinyaga. But we live in Embu. And I speak Kiembu. Yeah.
Okay.
So you tell me, where am I from?
You're from Kirinyaga. You're from Kirinyaga, yes, then.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Kirinyaga. Okay, so unaweza tuambia, like, can you give us a bit of your childhood?
My childhood. I'm the firstborn of two. I have a brother younger than me, and I'm the first grandchild of my grandparents. I'm the first niece.
Cousin.
I'm the first cousin. So I'm the first everything. I'm the eldest. Yeah.
Okay.
And I come from a very religious and united family. Yeah. As cousins, we are like best friends.
Is it a big family, like big family?
Yeah, I would say big, but not so big.
Okay.
Maybe we are like 14 cousins. Yeah.
Okay. So where did you go to school? Ulenda shule wapi?
I was actually a very good girl. I didn't go to many schools. I first went to one school that was in Embu. It was called Morning Glory. And I think it closed. So I had to transfer and go to another school, just, let's say, 3 minutes drive from my home. Okay. But it was a private school. So I went in that school when I was in class 3. And from there, I stayed until class 8.
Class 8,
I did my KCP, and then I went to St. Angela Ngovio Girls, still in Embu.
In Embu?
Yeah.
So in mtu akishagi, you are like...
I'm a village girl. I'm a village girl. Yeah.
Then where did you go for your high school?
That's St. Angela.
Same.
But I didn't go to university in Kenya. And then when I finished my high school, I wouldn't say I wasn't smart. I just...
Do you know, many people who say, like, I don't think if I was smart...
No, I didn't. Sikupata grade 4. I didn't get a good grade.
Yes, okay.
But I think I just didn't believe in myself.
Okay.
Yeah. Because my friends tell me I'm smart. You guys tell me that I'm so smart. But, then I just wish, like, maybe I was being told, you're very smart. You're a very smart girl. So that it makes me feel like, okay, I'm smart. Of course, we don't need validation, but I think at that time I needed it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then I didn't perform so well. I wasn't like so smart. I was actually most times bottom 3.
Bottom 3. Proud, eh?
I was actually most times bottom 3. Yeah.
Okay.
Even in my form 4, I think I was the last. Oh, it's kind of embarrassing, but anyway, it's okay. My past doesn't define who I am.
Yeah. It's true. So you finished from 4. So you didn't go for any, like you didn't go for college or
No, I just
in
did
Kenya.
computer.
We are
and
talking about
driving.
Kenya now.
Yeah, I just did computer and driving.
And driving.
Yeah. And then when I was just home that 1 year, in Kenya after Form 4 you stay home. So when I was home after my computer and driving, there were these friends of my aunt who had come to Kenya for like a vacation or something. And then my aunt overheard them saying that they need somebody to come to Finland and like stay with their kids.
Okay.
Their kids.
Wait, before you reach there,
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you, like, what type of child were you, like, to your
I
parents?
was a very obedient child. I think I know my family will see this. But I think I'm the favorite of everyone.
Hey.
I was such an obedient child. I wasn't in trouble in high school. I was not. Maybe I was, but I can't remember. But what I know is I wasn't like a troublesome child. I was very obedient. I think my brother is the opposite.
He was
the troublesome
one.
But then he's also a peaceful. I think we've been raised to be not troublemaker. Yeah.
So your childhood was just like, just normal.
I was just
but
like a
number
very
last
sweet
in school.
Number last in school. I used to go for supplementaries and carry onions in school. And supplementary is when you fail in chemistry or another subject like physics, then you go back to school earlier than the rest. So I used to go, and I used to really feel so bad about myself. I used to wonder, like, what's my problem? But then I was not reading, actually. I don't think I was reading. I was making a lot of jokes in class. I was imitating teachers. And but then it wasn't like in a bad way. It's like a talent I have. It wasn't like in a bully way. So I wasn't like reading seriously, like sitting and reading. But then I was so good in CRE. I was becoming the best in CRE in my whole stream. I used to get A. So I had that
so was any of your parents was like which
church?
Yeah.
No. But my mom was in the choir. My grandfather is a bishop.
Okay.
Yeah. And my brother, I think, is a church minister or something.
So, and now, how did you come and after your school, you just finished Form 4. Then you were saying about some people who came, like, so you can say this.
So, when they came, my dad came and told me, I can't remember clearly if it's my dad or my aunt, but one of them came and told me that if I would like to go to Finland. I said, yes, I want to go to Finland. And then everything was just prepared for me. I don't remember even filling any form.
Were they telling you you're going to Finland to do what? Did you ever hear about Finland? What was Finland or anything?
Yes. My aunt is married by a Finn. And my aunt is Finn. She has been married over 30 years. She has old children like my age. So I used to be the person who knows, niko na cousins wazungu, Wamaju. And my mom used to tell me that, you used to wear diapers, because when my aunt comes with my cousin, my mom can use the diapers, not nappies.
Yes.
Yeah. So when that family came, they needed somebody to come and take care of their children. And I used to be so good with kids. I've taken care of my younger cousins, like literally. Most of them when they were so young, I used to take care of them. I used to love kids. Like in church, I want to hold the women who have had kids. I want to hold their kids. So it was, I just had a passion for kids.
Which can you remember which year was this? And how old were you by then when they were telling you that?
I think 2014, beginning of 2014. And then everything was just done for me until they did every fall.
How old were you that time?
I was 18. Yeah.
So just straight from the high school?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was 18. I think I turned 19. That's 2014. Just before I came to Finland. Yeah.
Okay, you can. Yeah.
So everything was done for me, the visa and everything. And I think even my permit took like 3 days or something.
So when you heard about Finland, and when they were telling you you're coming to be like helping in taking care of it, were you excited? What I want you to put me like you now, someone talking about you coming to Finland.
I was so excited. I was so excited. I had high school friends, so my mom had told me, don't tell people, you know. So I didn't tell anyone. I got my passport very fast, and then after I got my passport and I was sure I'm coming, then I told like those close friends like I'm going abroad. And clearly, maybe I would be lying if I tell you I was so excited, but I can't remember like that time. I can't really remember how I felt, but I was so happy. I was really, really happy. I think I didn't even cry at the airport when my parents were taking me. I didn't cry because I just wanted to be in a plane. I had never been in a plane. It was my first time. So it was kind of that exciting. I'm going in a plane. I'm going to Finland. I just didn't see so much about Finland because I think I had seen how my auntie is from abroad. I just didn't have that excitement like so much. Yeah.
So you came, was it a program that it's au pair? Or
yes, I came as an au pair. Yeah.
So for you didn't come like for school?
No, I came as an au pair. I was coming for 1 year so I can go back.
Explain to viewers who they don't understand about au pair.
Okay, an au pair is somebody who comes for like exchange to know a different culture of a certain family. You come and visit a certain family for 1 year, maybe 2 years, and you can take care of their children, help with the households, and then they pay you maybe between 300 and 500 euros every month.
But you're eating at
their home, you're staying with them, you do activities with them, if they're traveling. It just depends with the family. If it's traveling, they travel with you. Yeah.
Okay. So the day came, you went to the airport and you came to Finland.
Yeah. And then I can remember, I think I exchanged pictures with that family. Like I sent to them my picture. Yeah. So they knew me. And I can't really remember very well, but I think we were talking via email or something. We were chatting with the family. They were so excited to meet me. And I was also so excited.
I really want to know, like, so when you reached like here in Finland, they're the ones who came and meet you in Helsinki.
Yeah.
Why are you not scared? Like you're going because you know back home when you hear like muzungu. So how?
I was so used to wazungus. I was so used to seeing wazungus. Yeah. I was so used to seeing them because so many of them used to come as missionaries for like to my grandpa's place, and I used to see them a lot. So I was not afraid of wazungus.
So give us the story now. Okay, you came. You're in the airport.
Now, before I came to Finland, I shopped everything new. Suitcase, I was going to Italy. I was buying everything new because I was being told Finland is cold.
Yes.
So I bought jackets, but were those jackets heavy? No. So I came with, and I went to the salon. They made my hair. So I had worn this. You see exactly the color I'm wearing. I had worn a hoodie for this color, a hoodie, and I came around October. First, I arrived at the airport. I've never felt that wind. The wind I felt hitting me at that airport, it was so strong and so cold. But then I think with my excitement, I really wanted to see my family. Yeah. Then I saw my family. They received me so well. They were so excited. And I remember when I was in that car, sometimes, do you watch these movies that village girls, they go to a city and they remove their head.
Start seeing. Yes.
So that's how I was. I was putting my head like this and I was saying, oh my God, this country is so beautiful. There are lights all over. You know, in Kenya, there are no lights. It's darkness.
That time,
when the time has reached for like darkness, it's darkness. There are no lights on the road. So I was seeing lights. I'm seeing this place is so beautiful. But it was during the night. So I couldn't wait to see it during the day. Then I arrived in Seinayoki at my family's place. I was carrying my...
Well, you guys came with car?
Yeah, they drove. They drove and picked me up and we went there.
How did you see? Was it like you were just excited like completely because
like, I was just...
And there are no houses. Why are you not like saying like, am I going to
use English? I was flabbergasted. I was astonished because this country was so beautiful. So beautiful. Yeah. So beautiful. And then the way my family received me, I just felt like I'm home. You know, I just felt like I've met my parents again. Now my Wazungu parents. Yeah.
So
I was so excited.
How do they help you to integrate? Like when you went to their house, what are the things that they are trying to teach you? What are those things that you are confused of? Because you know, even the doors here, they are not open like the way we open. Like here, we open outside or it's going inside. Yeah, outside. Yeah. So how lights, shower? You've been using basins. Yes.
Those things didn't astonish me. What shocked me, I was such I don't want to say I was not spoiled, but I didn't know how to cook when I left Kenya. I knew how to...
Did they knew? Did they know?
Yeah.
They knew. Did they know?
But you are the last in school.
Yes.
You didn't even go to
Uganda things.
Uganda, they don't know clothes. So I don't think like they mind, you know, it's in Africa, you're told you must learn how to cook or whatever, you know. But for me, I didn't even spend like so much time with my parents for me to learn those, you know, life things.
They didn't ask when you were applying with them?
No. My requirement wasn't to cook. I was to cook with them and learn. Yeah. I didn't know how to cook. The only thing nilikuwa najua ni kuwasha jiko, kuwekelea maji, pika mayai. Because my mom used to do everything for me. My mom used to wash my clothes. My mom used to do like every single thing for me. So when I came to Finland, the next day, of course, the family was showing me around, you know, telling their relatives they have an au pair. And I was so excited. It was such a good family. It was really, really such a good family. So I was just... Clearly, honestly, I don't have like so much memory of that time because I don't know, maybe I was young and maybe I was not experienced in life about things for me to keep details of certain things. And then where I come from back home, it's not that it's such a village, you live in huts or mud houses. So some things I'm used to. Yeah, some things I was used to.
So you slowly by slowly they started teaching you.
Slowly by slowly.
Were you not shocked with the food?
No, first of all, I told them I know how to make chapati. Let me tell you, I made chapatis that if I do this to you, it will cut off your neck. If I do this, it will cut your neck because it was so hard. You can find yourself with them. But then with time, you learn.
Yeah.
And you know, Wazungu ukiwatengenezea kitu, wana appreciate tu juu ni effort yako.
Yeah, because ni effort yako.
Yeah. Ni effort yako. So mimi nilitengeneza, ilikuwa effort yangu na nakumbuka we made those chapatis for a church. So, with the way I make chapatis now, those chapatis were like the one that so like good ones. I was learning to make. But with time, I learned and they were so patient with me. They were like parents.
Wow.
Yeah, they were so patient with me. I was going to church with them. When they are going for summer cottage, I go with them. Wherever they are going, I go with them. When I came here, they bought me winter jackets. They bought me an iPad, and yeah, and I think fun. Yeah, yeah.
So you went to Sainaoki. You didn't know anyone there.
Nobody.
Only them.
Only them.
Were they giving you if you come like an au pair? Do you have like an off day that you are not supposed to do?
Yes,
anything?
weekends.
Okay, weekends.
Yeah, but then I didn't know
You
anyone.
Yeah.
My auntie used to live far away here in Helsinki,
In
in
the capital,
Lahti.
yes.
Yeah, so I don't even know how to take a train. I don't even know where to stand to take a bus. I was thinking it's Kenya, you will do like this, you know. So I wasn't like, and I was comfortable because I'm used to that village life, you know. So nothing was shocking. I was just excited, and that life was actually really nice. Being in your own cocoon, nobody knows your business. You're just you enjoying that village life.
So you never got bored. You never felt like you needed to integrate even more to try and look for other.
No.
How did you start getting like? Did you ever meet anyone person like even not Kenyan like any other black person or any other friends out from?
Yes, they had a Kenyan neighbor who was married to a Finn too. Yeah, but they later moved. Yeah, but then I was just comfortable because they were really giving me everything I want. Yeah.
You never missed home.
Social.
Kenya,
now,
you didn't have that.
Remember when I told you I didn't cry at that airport? I don't remember if I cried, but I don't think I cried. I started crying 1 week later because I'm missing home. I started feeling I'm missing home so much. We talk with my mom. I feel like it's not enough, you know. So it wasn't. I was missing home so much, like so much. But then with time, I got to now just be. I think I was just comfortable. And then me going to church with them. That's when I started meeting Kenyans. I met one Kenyan family. And then I met my best friend in the church. And she didn't even actually know me. I'm the one who remembered her. I told her, were you in this high school? In this and this dormitory? She said, yeah. Oh, yeah. Then that's when now we remember.
So you met someone who you guys
were in the same high school in Kenya. Yeah. In the same dormitory.
Yes.
Yeah, then now I got to know, okay, I have this friend now. I can be coming to her place every weekend. So I used to come, I used to come to her place every weekend.
How was life in Sainaoki as a whole? Like, if you can put it in a word, like, how was it like the whole you staying in Sainaoki, doing that, and how long did you stay with that family, and what happened next after that?
What I would say is I don't regret everything that happened after the family, after staying with that family, but I wish I stayed with the family. Yeah.
How long did you stay with the family?
1 year.
1 year.
And then after that, love came. After love came, Leah came. Yeah.
Okay.
So, and then now I left the family.
So, if you don't mind, you can help other people, like to know like how you can just go up, not that deep, but okay. So when you left the family, you left because you fell in love with somebody, yeah. Yeah. You met in church, or it was like
met in church. Then my dream, because it's to meet a man in church.
In church.
A man of God.
A man of God. Then one thing led to another.
One thing led to another. We got into a relationship, a very good relationship that produced a very beautiful girl. Yeah.
How long after you came out from the parents' Finland, then you got pregnant? Did you just go out after you got pregnant, or you went out?
We were in a relationship for a while, and then I got pregnant. We started living together, and one thing led to another. I got my daughter. Yeah.
Okay.
And
how old were you when you got your daughter?
I think 21.
21.
Yeah.
Jamini.
21, I
Ooh.
found the love of my life. My daughter.
How has the journey been, like, in just one? You don't have to explain anything.
What?
Like,
the journey has been such a roller coaster. You know, a roller coaster is like this. Yeah, it has been like that. But I would say the journey with my daughter, it never started up. It started down.
Okay, we can start like this, guys. Shiko here, she has a very beautiful daughter, but the daughter, she's suffering from autism.
She's not suffering.
No, it's not suffering. Sorry. There's a time you told me I should not say like that is not a sickness.
It's not a sickness.
Yes,
it's a spectrum.
So I'll let you to say like what Leah she has.
So I got this beautiful girl, and my pregnancy was so easy, so easy. All through the pregnancy, I didn't have any complications. Even my birth was smooth. I feel like I coughed, like, and my baby came. Yeah, I didn't even have like that 6 hours labor or no. It was so smooth. It was really smooth. Yes, I had labor, but no, I didn't pull my hair. I was just breathing in and out. Yeah. And my daughter came out very healthy, very healthy, 3 kgs. And then we were in hospital in Sainayoki, and later a nurse comes and tells me that they have to take my child. And I asked the nurse, why are you taking my child? So, because at that moment, you've just had your child and they're taking away your child. And then there is language barrier. I hadn't really integrated in the Finnish. So I had to call my aunt so they can explain to me. The nurse should speak Finnish to my aunt, and my aunt tell me in Kiembu what it means. Yeah. So they had to take my child because they realized that my child had jaundice.
What is jaundice?
The yellowing of the skin and the eyes.
Yes.
Yeah. So they had to put my child under a blue light for like a few days. And after that, they told me also my child has an infection. So they had to put her in the NICU for 10 days.
So all those things they're telling you, you don't know even what is that. Your first mom.
I'm a first mom. My birth was so easy. I was okay. And I was released to go home. So when I went home that night, I think I was just having nightmares, because how do you tell me I went to hospital, gave birth, and I'm coming home without my child? That same night, I told the father of my child, take me to the hospital because I just want to see my child. So I went to the hospital because I used to go to the hospital. The hospital had told me and had given me breast pump to pump and always take milk. But then I didn't feel okay.
Why they didn't allow you to be staying there, or they wanted you
because
to go
it's me, I was okay. My child is the one who was not okay. She was in the NICU.
Okay.
So I just had to talk to them and explain to them. So they gave me a ward in the NICU. Then I was with my child. Yeah. But then because my child was under that light, I think the night that I went home, my child was alone under that light. And they needed to put antibiotics, and they didn't want me to see what they're doing because it would really be painful for me. Yeah. It was not easy seeing your child going through that. It's so hard. It was so hard. And she's just a newborn, 1 day old. Yeah. Then they gave me a ward in the NICU. We stayed there for 10 days. Yeah.
Then
and everything was okay with her after. She was having antibiotics.
So they left you.
So we went back home. Yeah.
So at home, everything was normal.
Everything was normal. My child was normal. And then after 1 month, I get a call. My child was born in November. Actually, after like 2 months, around January, end of January, I get a call. They're telling me, this is the hospital. We are calling you. to, I think I had gone for a X-ray after I gave birth or something. I just don't remember, like something. So they called me and told me that somebody's coming home to pick me up and take me to the hospital. That thing happened so fast. So somebody came, I think a social worker or someone. They came home very fast. I told them, like, okay, you want me to go to hospital? Let me even dress up and do something. There was no time to dress up and pack my child's clothes. So when I went to hospital, I was given mask and scarves and was told to cough far away from people. All that while when I was pregnant, I was coughing a lot. But then my nurse was telling me that maybe my cough is not healing, because when you're pregnant, your immune is down. Yeah. So fast forward to this time that I'm in hospital. I go to the hospital, they tell me I have tuberculosis.
Allah. And it's not like you yourself, you're the one who went.
I had not left Finland.
And it's not you that you felt sick, you went to the hospital then?
No.
It's just because of that time when...
Yes.
So they took so many samples and
so
maybe
many samples, yeah. So they took me. The things were happening so fast, Alex, like so fast. They took my child. They took so many tests of me, blood tests. Like, things were happening. So I was taken in isolation room. I cried. I was crying because they have just taken my 1-month-old baby, you know. They had to take blood samples from my child, send them to Tampere Pediatric Hospital, like so many things. My sputum, everything. It took like hours for them to tell me that okay, you can have your child and you can breastfeed your child, but then your child has to take all the tuberculosis medications just to prevent her from all that. Yeah. So we stayed in the hospital for 4 months, admitted in isolation.
Fuck.
Yeah. A young girl who just gave birth.
By then, did they try to even check your boyfriend's?
Yes. My fiance.
Yeah, your fiance. Sorry. Why you are making? Oh my God, I'm making so many mistakes. That time, your fiance. Okay, yes. So did they check? Did they check? And how was the result for him?
He had tuberculosis, but his was dormant. Couldn't spread. Mine was active. It could spread so easily. Yeah, so I was asked who was with you the last 1 month or what. I just had to start remembering. Cousins had come to visit. I had to start remembering. The people I was in contact with, they were tested. Yeah, even my friends were tested.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So it wasn't an easy 4 months in the hospital. Literally, my child, like her first month, I was with her in the hospital. But with God's grace, I was still breastfeeding, and yeah, she was actually very, 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 very chubby.
Koyo.
Number last. She was very chubby. Yeah. I don't even know, when I sit here right now and start to think that,
Yeah.
I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know, honestly. I don't know. So we stayed in that hospital those months. We went back home. I continued taking my tuberculosis medication for 8 months. Every morning, a nurse used to come to my house and give me about 12 tablets. Every morning, my daughter used to crush for my daughter all those tablets and give it to her.
And your fiance too, he had to be taking her. Even him, he was in the hospital for 4 months.
He was in hospital for 3 weeks for him. Yeah.
Okay.
Then he went back home. He left us in the hospital. So it was like that. Typically, the first 6 months of my daughter's life, she was in and out of hospital.
So finally, when you went and they saw like the tuberculosis completely.
After that, I had to be going for checkup every maybe 3 months, then 6 months, then 1 year, until they made sure my lungs are back to normal, because my tuberculosis had eaten my lungs until I had holes like a smoker. I had
How
holes
do you
in
know
my
smokers
lungs
have holes?
because they are drawn in that smoking cigarette, the lungs that have holes.
Okay, continue.
No, because I was asked if I smoke.
Yeah, okay.
But then I said no. So they had to make sure that those holes are closing. And then I was asking them, where do you think I got this tuberculosis? They don't know. They said maybe I've had tuberculosis dormant in my body since Kenya. And I tell them, but I got tested before. When we come to Finland, we always get tested.
Everything.
I tell them I got tested. So probably somebody traveled to Africa and brought me the bacteria. So that's how.
Wow. Okay, so then after how many years then they checked and they saw like you don't have
Probably until, because that was 2017, maybe until 2020.
2020.
Yeah.
So when did your daughter now get diagnosed with autism?
So let me go back a bit. So after leaving the hospital, you know, when your child is like 8 months, 9 months, they start like eating and doing some things, you know. So I started noticing, I just don't know, maybe something was speaking to me or something. I just noticed my daughter is doing this so much, and you know, some things that are funny in the hands. So what do we do as a parent? You Google, my daughter is doing this and this. Then I was seeing this, these are signs of autism. I don't know. What do I know what is autism? I don't know. I don't know what is autism. So I just say, no, it's okay. Then my daughter gets to 9 months, she starts going to daycare. So I can also have time for myself because I think I suffered a lot of postpartum depression for a very, very long time. Very, very long time. So she started going to daycare. She went to daycare until she was like 1 year and a few months. Then the daycare teachers come and tell me that your daughter is not responding to her name or responding to anything when you tell her. You can just call her. She's just like this. You're calling. And you know, 1 year old, you can say, Mama, Baba, they talk. Yes, but she wasn't responding.
If she's doing something, she's going to continue doing it.
She wasn't responding to anything. So they just say that we need to go to hospital to I don't know the name of a doctor. Anyway, that speech doctor or something. Then she was actually now going 2 years. Yeah. She was going to go 2 years that year that she was diagnosed. So we went to hospital. The doctor assessed her. They did a lot of assessment. And then the doctor said that your daughter probably has autism. But to be sure, your daughter will go through more assessments. There were a lot, Alex, a lot of hospital visits for her to be clearly diagnosed with ASD. We went through a lot. We went through a lot.
Still young, you're young, new to this thing.
And now, at that time, I was not together with the dad. So I was alone. Yeah.
Damn.
Alone. But I think those appointments we used to go together in the beginning. Yeah. It got, then the therapy started. So, and I had even forgotten to tell you, I'd applied for nursing school. I got pregnant. I stopped going to the nursing school. So I took a break. Then I was thinking I'll go back to nursing school. Now when my daughter goes back to daycare, then my daughter goes to daycare and then now she stays a bit in daycare. Then I come and be told that your daughter probably has autism. How will I study? When my daughter's therapies are like at 10, she has this therapy at 10, she has another therapy at 10, she has this hospital appointment at 9. She has, like, it was too much. And I'm young. I was skinny. You used to know me long time. Yeah. It was a lot. She went through MRIs, being put in those machines. They had like assessments that they have to monitor her sleep. When she's sleeping, they put something on her head and see how her brain is working when she's sleeping. They had to do so much. And check if she has epilepsy, so many things. And that's what I'm so grateful for, you know? Yeah. And I'm also so grateful that her autism was discovered very early. Yeah, because her therapist started very, very early. And it was God's grace. I can say it was God's grace because I don't know how I accepted the fact that my child has autism. I feel around me, it is me who accepted. My parents didn't accept it at first because where is this autism coming from? You know? And the way people think autism is, they think when you have autism, you're like this, you know? You don't, like, you can't do anything. Yeah. You're irresponsive. You can't do anything for yourself. But autism has different it's different in people, you know? There are some kids who have autism and they're very independent. And there's some kids who have autism and you have to help them 24/7, you know? It's just that the brain is different from our brain, you know? It's just working different. Because like an autistic child can look at a line and think that, oh, this line has this and this detail. You're just seeing a line. You know, the brain just works different than our brain.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So it's something that I had to really, really accept and really just accept the fact that your child is autistic. Accept that she can get all the help all the help that is needed for her to become. Her autism won't end.
Yeah.
She will stay with autism forever.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just to help her, like maybe communicate with me or able to express her emotions or how she's feeling. Yeah.
Wow.
It was not easy. It was not easy. And then my daughter, when she was born, she had different she had other problems also. Other than that, she had a hernia, so you know she needed surgery later in her life. So there were so many things, you know, that she's going through as a young child, and me as a mother, I'm seeing it. And sometimes I used to think like, oh, I brought this child to this world to suffer, you know. But then I just stay strong. Joe.
So the road has been tough on you, like, but you, God and praying all the time and trying.
I've had a tough road, and I can say this: I've done it alone. I've done it alone. All that time, I've done it alone. I can't tell you that there is somebody maybe who has thought, Kellen is going through a lot. Kellen, bring Leah for a whole week. No, I've done it alone. Single-handedly. With no menu. Or what is it?
No blueprints.
We did study. So what is it called?
Don't put me there. Don't put me there.
No manual.
No, who did study?
No manual. All alone. I have never seen an autistic child before. I just did it alone. And you know, my daughter never talked. She never used to talk. Never used to talk until, I think my daughter talked when she's 6. My child, even now, she's not verbal. You know, my child, even now, she's not like, she never talked. I used to think for her. Do you know what it is to think for a child until they are 6? I have, until my child was 6, I never had her calling me mom.
Oh. Yeah.
There was no mom. And I remember one time I just thought, my daughter is not calling me mom. I just want her to call me mom. So I went on my knees and I prayed to God and I told God, I just want my daughter to call me mom. It doesn't matter if it's mom or IT or anything. I just want her to call me mom. And I told God, and I went on with my life. One time I was picking my daughter from daycare, and my daughter shouted IT.
Oh.
It was so even when I say that, it's so emotional for me. So emotional for me. My daughter was non-verbal. My daughter was not eating. My daughter was not social with other kids. I was her best friend. I'm still. I am still. I'm just her everything. My daughter has no friends. And it's not that I don't want her to have friends. It's that how can she make friends? How with those friends?
Understand.
Yeah.
And they're even older people, like we can't even understand what it is.
Yeah.
So just imagine,
And she doesn't want to be with those friends. She wants to be on her own. If the friends come, she's in her room. The friends are asking me, does Leah like this? Does she like this? You know?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Her friends are her toys and me.
Let me ask you, there's this thing that I always wonder, like, how hard is it, like, for you? Maybe you're going at a park and other kids are playing, and then Leah, your daughter, she's going there, and then there's other kids who they want to play with your kid, and then you have to explain to even their parent, like, no, it's not like she doesn't want to play. How do you deal with that? Because there are even other parents, they want to play with your kid when they're in a park, and they don't know she has autism, but they come and say, like, hey, IT, your daughter, we wanted to give your daughter. How do you explain, or you don't even have to?
There's sometimes I don't know what to say.
Because you can't just go everywhere, just say, hey,
I don't know what to say. I just tell them, Leah can't talk, but she will understand what you're saying. But then the games they want, Leah is not interested in those games.
Have you ever noticed what she likes to
She loves drawing. She loves drawing. She loves swimming. She loves dancing. She loves music. Anything to do with art. Any art. Music, drawing, dancing. Yeah, any art. She really, really loves that. She's just an autistic child. You see what I did?
You can say it again, eh?
Autistic girl.
Hallelujah. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So it's not easy because up to now, I can't say that I do things my way. I do things according to Leah's routine. I work according to Leah's routine. And I wish. I'm so happy I had Leah. I wouldn't, if God tells me to go back, I would still choose Leah the way she is. With autism, the way she is. I don't want any other way. I want it the way she is. Because she's like everything. Like, she's perfect to me. She's like, her name means heavenly flower. And I feel like she's truly, truly that flower from heaven. Like it was handpicked and given to me. That flower that never fades. Yeah. So I wouldn't choose it any other way. Her name, Leah Nanziri, she means flower, and Nanziri is a princess, I think, in Uganda.
Wow. So, if I ask you, like, how is the help from the side of, like, the Finnish government, as in the social, according to you, like, do you think, like, they are doing a great job to help you? And if you had, like, this, your daughter, like, maybe back home, do you feel like it could have been different? Or you can just be honest and say, like, how
scratch that. Scratch the place I said I did it alone. Alex, if it's not the Finnish government, I couldn't have done it. The best thing is how we have gotten help from the disability. Palvel, Obama is Palvel. You
What
see,
is
I've
that?
become
You say
so
Palvel,
finished
and
that
you
I
can't
don't
even
even
say
know. I don't even know what is Palvel with English. Disability services. Yeah. Like, it's the best. Do you know, Alex, I am given a weekend every month to have for myself.
I see it.
Yeah. If I want, I can get somebody to always once a week pick Leah 3 hours and I can go for shopping.
Fully paid by the government.
Yes. Leah goes to school by taxi, comes back home by taxi. Fully paid.
Fully paid.
Leah gets her allowance every month. Disability allowance.
So
Leah gets all the help. We have a card, the disability card. When I have that card, there are so many places I can go for free. Yeah. There are so many places I can go and pay half price. When I use my train with that card, I don't pay my train ticket. I pay her train ticket. So I travel as her assistant. The
social
it's of great help. And I would really, really urge women who have, or parents who have just been told their kids have autism, to just accept the help and accept that their kids have autism and there is nowhere the autism is going. It's gonna stay there. They should not try, because in the internet you're hearing there's some injections, there is whatever, there is. Just love your child the way they are. Don't try and change. Don't try and change your child. There is a reason why she's like that. Don't try. I always feel like Leah's autism was given to me for a reason. Because it's me who is working with autistic kids now. It's me who is working with kids who have that spectrum. And it's making me understand more about the spectrum. It's me who is having the passion to know more about the spectrum. I feel like I even need to go to school and study those things. Because it has given me patience. The patience that autism has... Sorry, now it's autism. The patience that Leah has given me with her spectrum. It's patience that I never used to have before. I'm so patient. You know, she can be thinking something like maybe she wants milk. She can say, Mina haluan. So imagine I'm saying that. How are you feeling when I'm saying that? Like I finished. Finish what you want to say. Finish. But I have to wait. And I ask her, Mita Leia haluan? I have to wait. When your child gets angry and they start doing this, you don't start scolding your child. You hug your child regardless. And imagine that time they're doing it. You've come from work, you're tired. You know? You just embrace your child. You don't start shouting like a mad woman or like a madman. Because you need to, all these kids don't want you to be a perfect parent. They just want you to be present. Just be present. Don't be perfect. Don't try and be perfect and make perfect things that are supposed to be perfect. You need to be like, just be present. And that's what I have been. There's parents who have kids who are autistic, and I used to see these parents and say, what? You are such a perfect parent. Very perfect. The children have sensory toys. The children have, like, they're just perfect, you know? But what I came to learn is that I need to be present. I just be there. I just be there for Leia. And I know if Leia is to talk, I just have confidence that if Leia is to talk, she would really, really tell me that I'm the best mom she has.
It's true. You are. That one, there's no doubt.
Yeah.
Whether what or what.
She would tell me I'm the best mom she has. Because in me, I know I try my best. I do my best. I do what I can. And even like the way she is, inanifunza. Nikuwa nafikiria sasa vitu zingine zinanistressingi kwa nini? You know, you can see Leia in her own universe.
Like today when I was just
Yes.
seated there with her, then I said, I was looking at her and I said, like, sometimes I just want to be inside her mind because she's just there. Like, she feels like she's so calm. There's nothing disturbing her.
You know, there are so many times that I find Leia sitting. Let's say I go out and throw trash. And I find her sitting on my chair and I make a joke and speak Swahili and say, nalipanga, ulipangi rents? Uendani kazi? Because of the way she's seated and the way she's thinking. And then because I've spoken Swahili and she doesn't understand, she's going to look at me and...
Okay.
Yeah. So, imagine nothing is pissing her off. Maybe what will piss Leia off? She's drawing. And then what she's drawing, she's coloring, comes out of her drawing.
Yeah.
Oh,
she's perfect in that one.
Yes.
She's so perfect. She's so perfect
her.
on that.
But you tell her, no, Leia, there are no chicken nuggets, eat French fries. Okay, then bring the French fries. Why am I going to stress if there are not chicken nuggets?
Yeah, it's true.
You know, because I have studied her, nimemjua. If it's orange chicken nuggets, they have to be the orange ones. If it's the red ones, they have to be the red ones. I can't buy something green when she doesn't want green. You know? So, hata mimi nimejua hiyo ndio routine. So, kama nuggets ni orange, nilete za green, hata mimi mwenyewe I'm stressing myself because I know she doesn't like that. So, I have to get those specific. Ndio kukue like, ndio hata yeye I feel like for her to, you know, mtoto autistic ni kama brain yake hivyo ndivyo ina function. Kama kitu ni ya green, even though it's the same, it's not, for them it's not the same. Why is it green?
Yeah.
I like the orange ones, you know? So for me, I know, don't take the green. Don't put Sauti Sol. Don't put this, you know? Like for her, Leia hapendi Sauti Sol. So unajua?
Yeah. So, all these years, umenipigia historia hii vitu yote. Ulikuwa umeenda home? Did you ever go back to Kenya all these years? Like,
Alex,
how many years now?
Why do you want me to start being emotional? Why? We've been talking very well.
So, because that one, I want it.
Well.
Guys, that one will be in part 2. Or what, yeah?
Very well.
Because I want her to take herself down because I don't want her to cry. That one will be part 2. But anyway, for all this, the way you've told me about this autism now, you know, you're the one even who has made me like understand it even more, because every time maybe I meet you and I ask you and I see what you do. But what I'll tell you the truth is, one thing is, I don't think I could have managed what you've done.
Don't have autistic child.
Yeah. Like me, I'm feeling like you're like a superpower, like you have superpowers. Like I swear, that's what I mean. Like I don't, for me, I feel like maybe because, yeah, it's true, because you said maybe I don't have, but sometimes I see you like, it's like you didn't enjoy, I won't say like you enjoyed your 20s, because you went to parenthood so early. And then the child that, how old is she now?
She's turning 10 in November.
Yeah. So for the past like 10 years, it's not her following your lifestyle. It's you following her lifestyle. Yeah. And for someone to sacrifice that, and I'm not saying sacrifice because he's your baby. Yeah. But do you know how many people have run away because of something like that?
You know how many times I wanted to give up?
Give me, what was that made you not give up?
Who will take care of Leah nobody. I just feel like there's nobody in this world who can love her the way I love her, who can know her the way I know her. Because sometimes I can know she wants something when she doesn't even have to talk. You know? So many times I wanted to give up, you know? So many times I just ask myself, where can I take her? Because I'm tired. You know, sometimes you're not working, and it's not like you don't want to work.
Yeah, it's true.
It's because how can you work when you have to take care of your child?
Your child, yeah.
You're alone. So I just think that the days I feel like giving up, I just think that I'm going to make her suffer. Because she has no one. And I feel like, of course, Leah can't express wherever she goes. She has not reached to a point that she can really express her emotions. So wherever she goes, she will just go. But I will know that she's not okay. You know? So even sometimes now that I went home, I start thinking when I was home, I was thinking, should I leave her? But then I feel like she won't be able to tell me that she's missing me, but I know she will. Yeah.
Yeah.
She won't tell me, hi, mommy, I miss you, but I know she will. I just feel like she can't do without me, and I can't do without her. So even though sometimes it's so hard, sometimes I feel I just want to go away. Not nini, but just go somewhere. Sio kujiua. Oh my God. No. Sio kujiua. But kuenda tu, because I don't have my life. I can't go somewhere now. I say I want to go somewhere for 1 week.
That's true. And that's why I'm saying sometimes we have to just be so thankful to some countries like the way here in Finland is, because even you getting that 1 day in a month at the weekend sometimes, it saves a lot. I'm telling you, there's other countries even they don't know even if you have somebody like that. Even you could have having somebody who cannot even walk and they don't even care.
Yeah. You asked me a question about going home. I'm going to say something that is related. Of course, not like how I felt when I went home, but when I went home, my mom looked at Leah, and my mom was telling me she almost cried because Leah was so skinny. And I told my mom, it's not that I don't feed Leah, it's just that Leah doesn't eat things. And it's not that I don't want to give her those foods. It's just that I'm working. She comes from school. We are both exhausted. The food that is there that she wants is what I'll give her. The nuggets, the French fries, what she can eat. Because now, where will I If I say I'm going to feed her the normal food that we eat, it's going to take so long, and it's just going to take too much time. My mind is exhausted. I'm really exhausted working. From work, I leave work, I have Leah immediately. I have now to go to her routine, give her a shower, prepare her, so. And then my mom really helped me, and I feel like.
Did you try to eat different things there?
My mom did that. My mom is just, I think she's the second person I would be like, feel okay when Leah is with. Yeah. Because I know that my entire family just loves Leah with all their heart. She's like a princess. I'm like a queen, my family also. So it's not easy. I don't know. I can't even explain to you how I've made it for 10 years. It's so emotional when I think that my daughter is going to 10 years. And you know the things that make me happy is like if my daughter calls me mom, or if she says a word, I'm so happy. Because those things I don't get, I don't get to sit with Leah and we talk stories of how her school was. You never know if something happened. She won't say, she doesn't know. Because she can't talk and say.
Sometimes you can see someone, you see like he has this type of lifestyle. You see her like when you are around people, you're a very happy person, you're doing this. But sometimes, I've come to realize, and I think when I got older, I came to realize like those people who are sometimes looking so happy all the time and having like happy here, laughing with this one, they always go through something. And that's why they always try to hide it. Because I'm very sure one or two people like who can watch this one, that who knows you, they won't think, they'll say, no, are you telling me this girl goes through this? Because that's why I'm saying you're strong, because you never show any weakness anytime. Even if there's even sometimes you being vulnerable like this, do you think I could have even thought like you can go like that? I always see like you're tough. That's why it has shocked me like boom, like that, because you always show us like everything is okay. Like you're handling, though we always see sometimes you're tired, yeah. But again, you see like other people, like you remember even this long time ago, I used to tell you like you can bring when you're coming to visit, like maybe where I stay there I say you can just bring your kid, you can go out for a while and everything, because I used to see you are trying, you see. And yes, even me, I'm going to work the following morning, but I feel like, hey, why can I just not sacrifice like two weekends, like just for you to go and get that rest, and you go there and you have your fun and come back just like that, because she doesn't disturb.
I'm going to tell you something. Sometimes I don't want you to tell me, bring Leah and I stay with her, because Leah is not a problem.
Yeah.
Sometimes I want my friends to call me, ask me, how are you doing?
Yeah, it's true.
Kellen, how are you doing? Because I just feel I'm the one who asks,
It's true.
Yeah. I want to be asked. It's not like I want you to ask me how I'm doing, so I tell you, I'm not okay. I just want to feel
somebody seeing you, like somebody cares for you or something.
Somebody thinking like,
it's true.
Check on this.
And that's why I'm saying, Kellen, sometimes it's so hard for somebody like that, because you are always happy. And that's why I'm saying we have to change. Many people have to change, because somebody showing you like they're happy. Sometimes if you ask like, how you doing, maybe somebody is going to open up and just be and tell you like, hey, you know, I'm going through this and thank you for calling me today, but at least I've talked to you?
I have one friend who visited me, and she asked me, I know she will watch this. She just asked me, how do you manage with your finances? Nobody has asked me that.
Yeah.
Because people see, okay, you're living, you're having this. Because she asked, you're doing this alone? You don't have somebody who is helping you pay the bills or anything? You're doing it alone? How do you do it?
Because honestly, even the government is not like giving you everything. Nope. They have small things that they just do, yeah.
You know, I was so emotional. The answer I gave her is, I don't even know how I do it, but it's gone.
God will see you through.
Because to be honest, even me, I don't know. I don't know.
10 years alone trying this. You have to just clap for yourself.
Yeah. No mom, no dad, all alone. All alone. When I'm crying, I'm alone in my bed. Those days I feel so exhausted. I've gone for work in the morning. Later, Leah is coming from school. She needs my attention. And I still walk out there looking glowing. You know, one thing I've always told myself is, whatever I'm going to go through, I will never look like my problems. Let me look like my problems in my house. Let me have my hair looking crazy in my house, but not outside.
Yeah.
Because so many people will be happy to see me looking like that outside there. So many people will be so happy.
I can see when the thing is full now. You know what I'll do? What we're gonna do? Because it has ended with a bit sad and everything. For me, I want the part 2 that we are going to do. Now I want you to explain to me now, after 10 years. 11 years without going to Kenya.
Without seeing my mom.
Without seeing your dad. Without seeing and your family back from Kenya, they haven't seen even your kid.
Yes.
I want you to explain from that day you took the flight, from here, how you managed to do that, because you told me you had some problem with visa bit, and then when you got your permanent residence, the way you went, how they treated you. So this part 2, it will be about happiness. There's no crying, even if there's something. I don't want that.
No, if I'm crying, it's crying for happiness.
Happiness, yes. It will be for happiness now.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you very much for this one. Then we can meet. But give you a high five. Thank you.
And
You've tried.
Let me tell you something. This rice is gonna rise.
It's gonna rise.
The rice is gonna rise.
Nowadays, you have like unazitoa moja moja.
The high school number last now is number 1. You know, inasemekana kama yanakuwa mwisho.
Asante sana. Thank you guys for watching this part 1.
Thank you.
Part 2 coming soon.
Yeah.